Okay, hello, howdy doody, and all that other good stuff. I figured that I'd do a little review on the air fryer that I've had for 2 months now, and I have been using the hell out of it. I mean, I really enjoy this thing, and I figured, I might want to do a review on it if anybody's considering buying an air fryer, getting into it. I would highly recommend it to begin with. I've never been happier with an appliance in the kitchen than this. I mean, obviously the microwave, I love that too, and the toaster oven. I do enjoy cooking. But this thing really has been great. So let me get into what I've found over the last 2 months of making just about everything from egg rolls, the frozen egg rolls, onion rings, French fries, hamburgers, steak, rotisserie chicken, chicken thighs. Gosh, I can't even remember all this stuff. I made ribs last night, St. Louis style spare ribs. That came out perfect again. And, I've just been trying everything with it. So, I'm getting the hang of the temperature settings, and the fact that this one here cooks a little bit hotter than what the other YouTube videos that are using the smaller ones do. So let me get back on it with, hang on, let me put the cigarette away. You know me and my smoking. Anyway, alright, so let me recap. This is the BCP, I'm sorry, Best Choice Products. Yeah, I'm trying to read and I can't see it. Anyway, this is a 16.9 quart air fryer, 1800 watt. Now this one I have seen on the what do you call it, the internet, if you will, looking at other ones and beforehand. JCPenney sells the exact same unit, but it has JCPenney written on it, and I've seen a couple other ones with different name brands. So I think the specs on this one here and the design is kind of what you're going to be seeing with different ones. Now, I'll start up with what the problem is with this one that I really don't like, and I don't know if this is common with the big ones, but in the back, it's got vents underneath here for the air to go out, and this whole area underneath, this is why I got this chopping block, or whatever you call it, cutting block for it to sit on, but the grease runs out on the bottom of this thing quite profusely, and it does take quite a bit of cleanup. If you'll have to move it a lot if you cook meats. Of course, if you cook anything with like onion rings, French fries, stuff like that, you're not going to get any grease out of that. But any type of meats or anything with grease in it, so the thing does leak. And I've never overfilled the pan on the bottom, the catch pan, and underneath the catch pan, it's not oily at all, or greasy. So, you got this pan in here, and that area underneath is never full. So I suspect it's running down in that grooved area, in the back especially, and that is one thing I really don't like about it. The other is that I can't remove the door to clean it because the grease splatter goes into this ridge pretty heavy, and cleaning all that up, eventually it runs down to the bottom of the drawer. As you can see, there's some grease there, and then it'll drip down under there, which I'm really not too crazy about that. On the other hand, everything else on this thing is beautiful. The way it cooks the food, the taste, it's almost like I'm about ready to give up my barbecue grill, even though, I do enjoy barbecuing every now and then. But I would highly recommend going for one, and I would highly recommend going for a large one like this where you can put a rotisserie in there. If you want to do a chicken or you want to do a bunch of fries, and you have this barrel thing that it comes with. You can put a bunch of fries in there and rotisserie them instead of laying them out on the plate. And the thing really is nice. So I can recommend this size. Don't go for the smaller ones. I've known a lot of people that have gotten the smaller ones since I've gotten this one. And excuse me for a minute. I got sinuses going here. Getting warm, and the pollen is getting heavy. So anyway, people that have bought the smaller ones really aren't that happy with them. They're having to kind of load up the food on top of each other. They're not cooking evenly and everything else. So the 16.9, or basically 17 quart, is a good size. Also, the 1800 watt I think most of the other ones are like 1700 watt. The 1800 watt definitely does cook quicker. So, comparing times with somebody I know that has a smaller one. In either case, I highly recommend the air fryer. So, anyway, just wanted to do a little review on this one. I'm sorry about the nose thing here. That's a problem when you got a big schnoz, you got problems with it. So, in either case, highly recommend the air fryer itself, having one, using it all the time. They're easy to use, easy to clean. While this one's a little bit more of a pain to clean, but I think if you got one that didn't leak like that, it would be a lot better. But I also noticed going through Walmart, a little while ago, a couple weeks ago, that they do have quite a selection there now, which they didn't have before. About a year ago, I never even really heard of an air fryer or considered one. So, I kind of didn't look there. I went on to eBay and ordered this one. And now, I don't know, maybe this one's a defect, or I don't know. In either case, be warned, be forewarned. So, go to Walmart. They've got the big ones like this, and they're around the same price. This one was $139.99, so $140. That's about the average price for one that size. I would like I said, I recommend this size. Nothing smaller, even for a single person. And I am single, so I really don't cook for a family or anything like that. This is still perfect for me, for whatever I do. So anyway, there it is, a little bit of a review on this after having it for 2 months. And, like I said, I highly recommend you get an air fryer, especially if you do cooking at home. You want to eat good meals that taste good. And tonight I will be making more spare ribs, and I will probably do a video of, let me turn this around. I will probably do a video doing the spare ribs in this puppy, and show you how I season them up, because I do know that there are few people that enjoy my cooking videos, and it might give a few younger people ideas on how to cook simply and make a meal and use something like this. In either case, it's money well spent, in my opinion. So take from that what you will, and we'll talk to you later when we get to cooking. All right, take care.